Hey there. I wanted to take a moment to just show you some of my favorite ways to work on ear training for harmonizing. And so what we're going to work on today is we're going to use the number system. And so that means we're going to assign a number to each scale degree of the major scale. And then we're going to use that to train our ear. So basically, essentially how this works, let me explain right here. So the way that a major scale works, the simplest way to understand is to just, let's say we're starting on C. This is C on the piano. So if we start on C and we play a major scale, we just need to play all the white keys, and that creates a major scale. Here's how it goes. The notes would be C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. But we're not going to worry about the notes right now at all. But that's the major scale, and that's how it sounds. So we're going to assign a number to each one of these, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now as you see, 1 and 8 are both exactly the same. They're both the same note. So we'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go backwards as well. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so now we have a way to give some language to each one of these scale degrees. Another common way to do this is to use solfege. So I'm not going to use that in this video so much, but just to explain how that works. The exact same thing that I'll show you in this video, you could also use with solfege. And solfege goes like this: do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Solfege is a little bit easier to sing because it's just one syllable, but they're tricky because you have to learn what all the solfege are. But so this would go do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Same thing. Would work the same way as the numbers. But so there's the two methods like that. We're going to stick with the numbers method for this video, and I'm going to show you my favorite exercise for working on harmonies like this. First thing is just sing up and down the major scale. Give yourself a C on the piano. You can also download a little piano app on your phone or tablet, and then just play the notes and sing the scale by ear. If you have trouble with it, just play along starting on C on all the white notes. Sing up, forward, and backwards the major scale. So it'd be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. There we got it. The cool thing about this major scale, doing it this way, is that we can really start with our 1 or our do being any note. It doesn't have to start on C. So when we're singing songs and trying to find harmonies in songs, not all the songs will be in the key of C, but that doesn't mean that we still can't use this method. Because really, we don't need to know which notes we're singing. We don't need to know that 4 is F or that 5 is G in this case. We just need to know that it's 4 and 5 of the major scale. So that'll make more sense as we go on and as I explain things. So first thing is just sing through up and down the major scale on numbers. And then the second one, and this is the exercise that I've used a lot, and it goes like this. Let me show you. We'll start on do, or 1, and we'll go 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you got it. Takes a little while, but that's it. So you just go up and down, start on 1, and then go 1 and 2. Hopefully that made sense. And then you go all the way. Now, if you got that down, you can do the second half of it, which would be starting at 8 and making your way back down. So once you've done the whole thing, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, and done that whole thing, then you just connect it right with doing 8, 8, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we got it. So easier said than done, but this is a very good way to just practice hearing the scale degree and always just going to that one and back. Now, what's really important though is that on each number that you say, that you make sure to sing the correct pitch. Because oftentimes students that I work with, they will end up saying the right letter, but the right number or the right solfege, but they're not actually singing the right pitch. And so don't go too fast. What I did right there might have been too fast. It might be better to go slow and really make sure that each number is its correct pitch. And if you feel like you're getting lost in a certain pitch, then find that one on the piano, and you could even play with yourself for that spot. Most people have challenges coming back down from 8 back. So let me give you an example of how this might work. Start on 8. I'll just give myself the first note. I just played this top C. All right. 8, 8, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6. Let's say I lost 6, then I'll just play 6. 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I just played 4 only. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or you can play with yourself the whole time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's how to do it. Ideally, try not to play with yourself if you don't need to, because this is all ear training. So this is a great exercise once you get it down, and because you don't actually have to start on C to do it. You could start in somewhere that's more comfortable in your voice, but you won't be able to play with yourself at that point. So for example, this is a great exercise to do just in the car. If you're going somewhere, you can just go 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Just pick wherever you want 1 to be. It could be somewhere lower in your voice, and then just sing the numbers. So by doing that, you're just really training your ear to hear the scale degrees of the major scale. And so that is what we'll be using to harmonize. And so that's really the first step. And that's what I work with all the people that I work with, have them always do something like this. So here's another fun way now to work on this, other than just singing it through a bunch of times. And it would be to pull up some type of pad. So for example, if you just go to YouTube and you write in C major pad, you'll have some videos pop up. And what a pad is kind of just like a drone, or like in worship music, like the little keyboard background sound, the kind of whoosh sound. Anyway, you'll hear it. And so what you do when you play the pad is that you try to find where 1 is. In this case, we're just going to do the exact same one. I put in a C major pad, so it'll be C major. So I could even play on the piano with myself if I wanted to. And then you'll just, either you can sing the exact same scale or just make up your own melody, and that's where it gets kind of fun. So here, I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, responds with the C major pad. In the pad like this, usually the notes that are in there are predominantly the one note. So that should be the easiest note to find. If you're female, you can sing the high one. And so then each one you sing, when you sing 2, 3, you'll hear how it interacts with that, and it creates a harmony. So for example, 3, 4, 3. It's harmonizing with that note, with that pad. And so what you can do then is make up your own melodies, making sure to say the right note, sing the right note, and say the right letter, number. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 8, 2, 3, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 3, 1, 2, 4, 6, 5, 7, 8. Just make up your own melody. One thing to note, you probably realize what I did there, is you can either, for this, with the number system, 8 and 1 are the exact same note. So it really doesn't matter if you say 8 or if you say 1. That's what I like about the solfege, is that with solfege you have do and do. It's the same thing, same note. So for example, when you go higher than this, then you just start repeating it again. So if you're going 8, 2, 3, 4, you go up again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing if you go backwards. 1, 7, 6, 5, 1, 5, 1. The common progression. So that's how that would work. If you went backwards this way, it would start going backwards to 7, 6, and this way 2, 3. So you can call this 1 as well. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. So this is another really fun way to do it. It's just put a pad down, and it doesn't have to be, if C major doesn't fit well in your voice, another great, for example, would be to do a pad in A major. That would be a little bit lower. And so then it would totally work the same way. Let me show you how that would work. So here's a pad in A major. So now, A is our 1, but you just hear it, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then so on. So 1 now is lower, and so you're singing the same numbers, but it feels different in your voice now because we've just moved this major scale to a different place. We've moved it lower in this case. We went 3 notes lower. So this is a great way to train your ear, and the cool thing is you can even do it with anything you hear. For example, like sometimes in the grocery store when you're in the frozen food section and you hear all the like freezers. Sometimes they make like a bzzz noise. I love just going through the freezer section and just going 1, 2, 3. Or you can just hum with it like but in your head you're thinking which number you're on. And then you can start hearing the harmonies. For example, 3 will always sound very major and very pretty along with the 1. For example, singing 7 is going to sound really clashy. Like look. 8, 7, 8, 7. Really clashy. So that's what you're going to be listening to, is just how those is called intervals, the distance between the notes, how they sound, and getting used to the harmony and sticking to it. So that's a really fun way to work on it. Now, lastly, another way that's similar to this. Sorry, our dog is barking at something. We get a taste of our house. Our dog barks all the time. Okay, let's say you're listening to the radio or listening to Spotify or whatever. You're listening to your favorite song. Now this would be another challenge, is to listen to your song and try to find where one is. So you just listen to it and you just have to just go for it. Don't think too hard on it, but do try to listen for the song. And it's going to be the note that you feel like is the home note of the key. It just feels right. So try to find that and then start singing the major scale with the song. It works the exact same way as the pad like that, but it's trickier because more things are going on. So for example, here's a song. That's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 5, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 5, 7, 8. So much fun. Anyway, you can just do that. Have fun. And that's harmonizing. So I wasn't trying to harmonize with her at that point, but I was kind of just hearing where the chord goes. And when a song like this, the chords keep changing. So with the pad, it stayed the same the whole time. But when you're in a song, the chords are changing. They're changing within a certain key. So the numbers still work. But whenever the chords change, you're going to find how your number sounds different now. Like when you got used to it with a pad, how your number sounded in relation to that pad. Well, when you're singing with a song, then when you sing a certain number and a chord changes, you're going to hear, oh, whoa, now it sounds different. Or it might sound good, it might clash with it. And so just kind of, that's what you're getting used to. You're training your ear to hear that. And mainly just to be aware of what note you're singing in relation to the song around you. It also helps you to kind of tune out in some ways, not get distracted by what other people are singing, and get focused on your line. Because when you're singing a harmony, that's really important to be able to be solid on your melody line. Now, so those are all this is where I'd start with working on harmony, because it takes time to develop your ear. Along with practicing, actually maybe going to YouTube and finding tutorials for harmonies, trying to learn those, and then singing along to duets or trying to hear the harmony parts in the back of songs. And what would be really neat is if you could start figuring out where are the notes, what numbers either the melody kind of centers around or the harmony centers around in a given song. Let me just show you it with this song. This is going 2 2 2 2 2 2 1 1 1. No, that was wrong. 1. Sorry, this is going 4 4 4 4 4 4 3 3. That's it. Sometimes you might get it wrong for a second, like I just did, but then try to really hear it and make sure, oh no, that's actually, what you have to do in this case is always find where 1 is and then figure it out from there. That's what I did. For a second I thought that 1 was wrong, 1 was somewhere else, and then I went, no, that wasn't right. So then I listened and I found where 1 was, and then I realized, oh, that's right. 1 was there, and so when she went, ta-da-da-da-da-da, it was 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. makes sense. If you have any questions on what I just explained here, feel free to send us an email or comment somewhere, and I'd love to explain a bit more or help figure it out, and this will give me a better idea on what other video to make or clarification, or I can just let you know. So hope this helps in just training your ear, and yeah, look forward to just seeing you soon.